She got her stuff.
It's all here.
You got all the Havdallah stuff?
Yeah, it's all here.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov. Hi, Jessica. Привет, Лена. Рады тебя видеть.
Привет. Я рада вас видеть.
Как твои родители? Все хорошо?
Ничего, да, сидят дома у себя.
Хорошо. Передай привет.
Здорово.
Welcome, Leonie. Hi, Mikey. Hello, Sammy.
Hey, agite woch, agite woch.
Gite Woch.
How are you?
Well, we're good. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you.
Hey.
Jeremy, Rebecca, what do you say about the password I said?
It was good. I guessed a couple others before I got to that.
No, that's a clever one. It's a clever one. It's good to make, specific passwords. Like in the hospitals in New York City, they have kosher sections, like kosher, like closets where you have to enter a password to get in. And they always put like the weirdest clues that like only if you're Jewish you would know like what number this is. Like so it's similar sort of.
Yeah, just for, like I went online 15 minutes ago and I was like, okay, what's going on with the password? And it took no time that we understood that it's set by Zoom, like we can't change it.
Like you have to have a password now for this kind of meeting.
Because of all the Zoom.
Yeah,
we had a crazy one yesterday.
Bad.
It was terrible.
It's really bad.
It's all American high school students.
To be honest, in this age, I would also find it funny, but probably not.
Some stuff is not funny.
No.
Like
no, right.
The people who came yesterday, there were like a lot of people. I think like, what did Martin say? Like 40 people or something. Like
No. It was
40?
like 20, 15 people, but it was a lot.
Still, like how many, and like saying really
terrible things.
like gross stuff. Just not.
Okay, but we're focusing on the good. Everything's good.
Here's something to lighten the mood a little. The best security question I ever heard of for determining whether people are genuine at a Jewish event is a shul, which I heard of, which if you were unknown to them, they would ask you which synagogue you were looking for, the Chabad one or the Lubavitch one.
Nice. Where's Rafi? I wanted to get some more Rafi time.
Rafi!
You don't have to bother him if he's.
There he is!
Hey, buddy.
Look, it's Jeremy. Jeremy, you okay?
I'm gonna guess that people are trickling in because of the.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of
password.
messages.
Yes, I should look also. Which is, it's good. It's fine. We can tell people the password. It's okay.
Oh, never mind. Someone already posted it. Bradley, nice to see you.
Hi, Jeremy. How's it going? Hi, Rebecca.
Hello.
Every Friday night we have dinner and we leave a seat empty for Bradley.
Don't worry. One day, like Mashiach. be over.
Oh, Ali.
Hi. We'll give it a couple more minutes because I think some people are still trickling in. Nice to see you, Leonie.
Right before we start, I'll go on Facebook Live, yeah? Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
Leonie's muted.
I said, I'm sorry, I'm looking down at my phone and I'm not noticing what's in front of me. I'm just allowed to turn it back on.
Social norms are it's normal. It's the internet. I mean, no one would know. It's all good.
But it feels great not to have it for a while. I'm relieved every week.
Yeah.
I got caught on
For
Thursday
sure.
in a Zoom meeting for being on my phone.
You're an idiot. You can hide it so easily.
Okay, well, you know.
If you're here and it's possible for us to see you without you breaking your internet, that would be awesome. It's nice to actually see faces after going through a day just looking at the same one or two or none. So happy to see as many people as can put on their video as possible. Hello. Sammy,
Yes.
how do you feel about going ahead?
Yes, just one, give me 1 sec.
Sure. Hello,
Welcome, Junction Europe.
Sam.
You're muted.
Can't hear you.
But you look-
Connect to audio. We can't hear you.
Okay, to get rid of the password piece, because they changed it over the weekend, is you just have to copy the new link, and the new link for anyone who will have it has password. So I got in without putting it like a password in. So you just copy the new invitation, and that way nobody has to put in a password. But because what they're trying to prevent is the people who use the automatic tool to like jump into different Zoom rooms. It's a longer link, and for all the events, just change it to that, and it includes the password, but it'll prevent people from like randomly getting on.
Ah, great.
So Mickey can post it in the chat here. So if someone can post it in the event, so that way people who are confused.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Good for Zoom. Go Zoom.
Yeah.
What does it say that?
Thank
What is it?
Thank you, Zoom. We will all be better for it. Okay, so
We are ready.
we are ready. Wonderful. Welcome and Shavua Tov. It's really nice to see everybody. Here are Rebecca and Jeremy from BaseBerlin, and we are very happy to join EUJS, Sammy, Ruben, Mikey, and everyone else who is here from EUJS. Am I missing somebody?
Maybe that's Robin?
Binny!
Binny, hey!
Oh, good.
Camila and also Danny, I think, from EUJS.
Ah, cool, guys. Hi. Nice to see you, meet you, and be together. We thought we would start a little differently this week than we have in weeks past. We've been, Jeremy and I together with some other people have been talking about an idea that's come up this year especially, which I know a lot of people are thinking about, which is what is someone supposed to do when they are faced with having a Seder by themselves And the Seder is so full of questions. And it's sort of strange because if you have a Seder by yourself and you want to have a conversation about the story of the Exodus or about anything you want, how are you supposed to have a question and answer conversation if you don't have anybody to talk to? And so there is actually ancient wisdom addressing this question, which is given to us, I believe, by Maimonides, the Rambam, by the Talmud. Jeremy's pulling up the source for me now. It's older than Rambam. Jeremy's going to come back to us with the source for that. If it's older than the Rambam, then it's in the Talmud, but I definitely saw it in the Rambam. So, what does he say? He says you should ask yourself. So even if you don't have a conversation partner, ask yourself questions about your history, about the story, about the time, about anything you want. And so as we were discussing this, it occurred to us that actually there are probably a lot of questions that we've begun to ask ourselves from our perspectives of relative isolation over the past couple of weeks. And so rather than feel like this is strange and we're talking to a wall, having these questions float around in our minds, that we would actually start off with a little bit of discussion using the breakout room technology that Zoom also so kindly provides. And the task is just to actually give some voice to some of those questions that we actually have been asking ourselves. So let's see, I think in groups of maybe 4.
Yeah.
We'll kind of randomly split the room. And in your group of 4, you can discuss what questions have you been asking yourself when you don't have another person who's around to answer. What are those questions? And give them voice, say them out loud. And we'll do this for like 5 minutes, not too long, just to get a sense of what's been going on in each of our minds, and also to get a sense of practice that the questions that we ask ourselves are still questions, and they still are legitimate and make us think and count as a Seder. So that's the goal of this exercise. Sammy, would you like to split up the group?
Yes, I will do it.
Thank you and have fun.
Alrighty.
And go to your breakout room when it's assigned to you.